Adversity leads to diversity, which is the essence of humanity. On Candid with Karl, my guest is Dr. Meghna Dewan. And if I'm starting on a slightly somber note, it's because this lady lost her father just a few days ago. Meghna, this is tragic. But at the same time, we're very proud that you lifted yourself and have come not only on to share your feelings, but as we will discover, onto far, far loftier pursuits. Meghna, welcome to Candid with Karl. The first question is this. In tribute to your dad, what is the first thing that comes to your mind?
My father was a soldier, a fighter, and he lived for his country. And the first thing that comes to my mind is also that I'm going to be representing my country and making my country proud. So I'll just give a tribute to him by singing this. Ke sara, sara, whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Ke sara, sara.
Wow. Then salutations both to you and to your dad. What is the legacy from your father that you wish to leave behind?
My father used to say, in adversity, do not complain, because heavens are not going to fall. This was his favorite quote. Every time I used to be in stress, and I used to grumble, or I used to frown, or I used to complain.
Mm-hmm.
So, my quote for life would be, just keep moving. Don't let obstacles stop you from your growth, and dream big.
Dream big. Okay, before we get into pageantry, in life, how do you sum up the gains of your past that permeated into the present?
I was at a very break point of my life when I actually underwent a past life regression session.
Oh, is it?
Basically, we delve into the subconscious mind.
Correct.
In my past life, I actually saw that I was walking the ramp and people were applauding me. And I gained that knowledge and I put it in the present life, and I see myself thriving, and I feel that I am a very successful person.
How did you manifest your own victory having not tasted success before? Especially as a curvy model.
So I had attended a workshop on law of attraction, and that was on 1st of January 2023, where I was told to write all the goals I decide in 2023. And sir, can you guess what was the first thing I wrote?
Please say.
The first sentence was, I am Mrs. India 2023.
Wow. Wow.
It's a reality.
It truly manifested itself.
Yes, somewhere I had the belief in myself that come what may, what comes to me is best for me.
You actually believed that you'd win.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing. Amazing.
I think I can just relate to the fat zebra sitting over here.
This
What
one
size-
here?
Yeah.
This one- oh.
With Diva pageants, it doesn't matter whether how big you are, how tall you are, how fat you are. You just dive in and trust and have faith. And there you go. I saw myself with all the zebra lines
Knocked off?
knocked off, and I was rising up and seeing the stars.
So the stripes were knocked off and you only saw the stars.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a fantastic analogy. Dr. Meghna is shortly leaving for an international pageant called Queen of the Universe in Istanbul, Turkey. And this is as early as a few days from now. What are your feelings as an international queen going on to represent her country?
I believe in universe, and I believe in the law of attraction. So the universe is always promised me.
You're allying that to The Secret, is it?
I'm a firm believer of The Secret by Ronda Byrne.
Wonderful.
And the universe always gives you what you deserve. And I have manifested what I saw in my past life into my current life.
Wonderful. But in this journey, Why did you specifically choose Diva?
Okay, I was approaching other companies, but the moment I spoke to ma'am, her warm nature made me feel that somewhere I had a connect. And it was a time of adversity in COVID when I decided to grow out of it and just embrace the adversity and just move on in life.
Adversity actually brought out diversity in your profession. Now, if you feel that a doctor part of you gave way to something more fashionable, would you advocate pageants for other doctors too?
I think I would advocate pageants to each and every woman
Wow.
because it brings out the best in you and you get to meet the best and the classiest people in the fashion industry. And I would definitely advocate pageantry to one and all.
Wonderful. So, for those watching, Dr. Meghna Gopal Dewan is our winner at Grehlakshmi Mrs. India 2023 in the Curvy category. Curvy, large, to put it rather crudely, is sometimes detrimental to a lady joining a pageant. Did you see this as an impediment?
I did not see this as an impediment at all. I saw women of all sizes, all age groups coming out and participating, and
And I think this is best embodied by the line, you have to be odd to be number one. It's only if you're different can you aspire to be unique. Meghna, the previous contest, you didn't meet with too much success. Here, you were crowned winner. Give us a little bit about that transitory phase that you went through, which I'm sure there were feelings of being low at some stage.
I knew I had to work on myself. Ultimately, when you embark failure, it should not stop you from moving on in life. And I use my challenges as
Stepping stone.
for growth.
What is your message to current queens who wish to take their journey to higher plateaus and go international?
Coming to the basics, I would say that you have to focus on your communication, which is the most important, and you have to work on your image. These two factors, if taken care, can give you victory in whichever front you are in life.
Because after all, you never get a second chance to create a first impression.
Yes.
And impressions are what are lasting. Life has taught me that sometimes it need not be the first impression, but it's the one that you manifest for keeps that lasts and stays with you.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you. Meghna, do you know that even I'm a dentist?
No, I'm the dentist.
No, I'm serious. While you are busy implanting crowns, I'm the guy that gets to plant her crowns on people's heads.
Very well said, sir.
You know, today seeing you with a smile on your face is the greatest reward for the work that we have also put in towards your growth. But I think the legacy that your parents imbibe into you, if you can truly carry this forward and reach for goals that sometimes seem insurmountable, I think that is the essence of what maybe I've learned from your sharing today. We talked of your victory at Grehlakshmi, and I'm very fond about introductions. So is there something specific about your introduction that spurred you on to victory?
A spiritual person, I espouse the law of attraction and karma. Confident and cheerful, I stride onwards towards my dharma. And that is what my dharma is taking me forward to.
Okay, let's put it this way. It is karma and dharma will lead to nirvana.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
What do you think, according to you, is a situation? What makes people fail?
They don't think and believe in their own mind about the end result. The moment they come as a lady who may have been praised in her field, when they suddenly come onto a national stage and an international platform, trepidation is what they experience. Now, the lack of seeing in their own mind the fact that they could win is the major reason why they fail. Self-belief or lack of it.
Wow. Really?
Like Meghna, right now you're going for an international contest. You don't even know the people you will meet there or which countries they come in from. So the preparation that you could do here, I mean, it's like let's say when you come to an Indian house for a meal, I mean, I know you will probably serve me dal rice or sabzi roti. But when you go overseas, Chinese, Italian, French, continental, you don't know what kind of cuisine you'll be served. Now, in your own mind, unless you're prepared to sample everything, you're destroyed.
As far as an international pageant is concerned, do you think the jury has likes, dislikes, and do they judge you on that?
Meghna, when I've been a judge, I've dealt with two parameters. Always, always. Confidence, charm.
Okay.
So, if the contestant, normally she scores very high in the book.
Okay.
You see, today, why people fail, especially at a pageant, is lack of proper projection. You will invariably now, going to Turkey, meet girls who are fairer and taller than you because they are non-Indians.
Yes.
Like, for example, if you went to Africa, you'd meet people who are darker than you. So, if in your own mind, you're not prepared to deal with the challenges of height and color, you've already lost.
Okay.
I would think rather than, pondering on questions you may be asked, project the best version of who you really are.
Sir, I would like to ask you one more question. What obstacles do you think in the curvy category ladies who participate face, and how can they overcome the impediments?
So, God has gifted you with a body. That body may not conform to the standardized version of beauty, which is your 36, 24, 36 figure. But Meghna, I think it's time to realize that we are not going for a modeling contest where you have to have particular attributes in your figure that will allow you to carry off certain clothes. Today, many of the ladies are mothers, some of them close to being grandmothers. And I think it is a celebration of who you are and where you reached that eventually will take you to where you ought to be. And on the lighter note, on the curvy front, it's always better to have more to hold than less.
I agree with you totally. Yeah, I think you are correct, because it's the charm and it's the confidence that you exuberate is what attracts the judges.
Absolutely, absolutely. Meghna, it's been a fantastic session. Since you so eloquently shared with me your introduction, back in 2020, I wrote a book which is called Beginning is Everything, which is specifically about introductions. So I'd like to leave you with this little gift. My book called Beginning is Everything, I'll give you an autographed copy. And with a line that says, may today be the beginning of everything fabulous.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Yeah?
Thank you so much.
Come.